Forest fires are a catastrophic natural phenomenon. Each year, in Canada alone, there are an average of 8,000 separate forest fires, and altogether, they burn an average of 2.5 million hectares of land. Currently, the methods we have to stop forest fires are fairly primitive. The ways in which we evaluate forest fires are fairly involved, looking at weather to determine how a forest fire will spread. However, the technology being used to fight the fires is nowhere near as advanced as it should be in 2019. That's why we decided to try to change this. Essentially, we are attempting to leverage environmental algorithmic simulations as well as robotic technology to help model wildfires. We currently have prototypes for a cellular automata algorithm that models wildfire spread and an autonomous robot that would traverse a forest collecting data such as temperature, tree density, and humidity, which is sent back in real time to be used in the algorithm. Here are some videos of us testing the robot. As the videos show, not only does the robot have the ability to send environmental data back to be used in our algorithm, but it also can send a signal back to the main computer if, while it is traversing a forest, it comes across a small forest fire that hasn't yet been detected. This would allow firefighters to quickly travel to the location of this small fire and put it out before it spreads and grows. Alright, so the robot is working, and now I'm going to show you some footage of the robot turning around me, which will basically simulate a tree. So I'm standing right here. The robot's gonna come over. And it's gonna turn. Go this way a little bit. For larger trees, it needs to cater to a lot of different tree sizes. Just goes around, and then it does another turn, and boom, it's all the way around me, and it's still on its present path. As you can see, the robot is now sending data wirelessly to another computer. It's fantastic. So we are testing the robot's capabilities to detect fire now. We are lighting a match, which Abdullah is doing right now. Light it, Abdullah, please. Okay, so now we're going to put it a distance away from the robot. And it stops moving. And look, you can see that the thermal camera detected it as 28.
And now we will run the simulation as a result of the compiled data.
So everything has been set up. So no fires are currently detected by the robot. We have it set so that if the thermal camera detects over 25 degrees Celsius, which obviously is too cold for a fire, but we can't really start a fire in the robotics lab here, so we just need to simulate one. So Abdullah's warming up his hands. He'll put it in front of the robot, and should be some reading. There we go. Worked.
A fire is currently detected, as it has detected in my hand, which is currently above 25 degrees. Perfect.
Perfect. Our platform would allow for researchers and firefighters to easily enter their own mathematical and physical model of forest fires into our program, as well as utilize real environmental data from a forest to understand how to fight fires the most effectively. In the coming months, we are looking to complete major testing and modifications to our prototype algorithm, as well as investigate drone technology, as autonomous drones will be able to traverse forest landscapes much better than robots. Being able to prevent forest fires before they get out of hand would be game-changing. Not only would billions of dollars of infrastructure be preserved, but people's homes, their livelihoods, and even in some cases, their lives themselves would all be saved. I cannot imagine how devastating it would be to lose your entire life, your home, and your possessions in a natural disaster. I hope that one day, nobody has to go through this pain. I think that if we use innovative new ideas in science and technology to understand forest fires, we will truly be able to one day tame them.